Everyone, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. Last Friday, me and my wife took a trip and went to Nashville, Tennessee, and several times that we've been to Nashville, and by the way, we go down the scenic route. We could take the Natchez Trace Parkway, and at the end of the Natchez Trace Parkway in Nashville, you actually exit off onto Highway 100, and that's actually the Belmead area. And several times I've noticed this store. It was actually on the left side of the road in Belmead, right before you get to downtown Nashville. They had a store, and I think it's called Westmead Fine Wines and Liquors. And I decided I was going to go ahead this time and stop off, check it out, see what they had. Walked in, and bam, hit the mother load. Place had tons of great beers. Probably one of the best beer selections I've seen in a while. And I mean, it was hard to even pick a couple of different six-packs of what I wanted, because like I said, they had so many. But anyway, I settled on a couple. Well, actually, I bought one bomber, which was Stone Ruin 10. Do not think, I can't remember if I've done a review. No, I did not do a review on Ruin 10. I did a picture review, but did not do a video review of it. But I got a bomber of Stone Ruin 10 Triple India Pale Ale, and also, which will be today's review, and I've saved one. It was a 4-pack, and I saved one beer out of this to do a review for you guys, and it is coming out of the Dogfish Head Brewing Company. Do not know where they brew out of. Milton, Delaware. Dogfish Head Brewing Company, or actually Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, like I said, out of Milton, Delaware, and it is going to be their 90-minute Imperial IPA, or 90-minute double IPA. Let's see, this thing comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. Checked it on Rate Beer for the other information. Let's see what Rate Beer had to say. Like I said, 9% alcohol by volume, and it actually comes in at a 90 on as far as the bitterness units. And let's see. Okay, this is the description of the beer. It says that Esquire magazine calls the 90-minute Imperial IPA perhaps the best IPA in America. And I've already, like I said, I had a 4-pack, and I've actually drank 3 of these, and I would go ahead and say that that is a, I guess, a safe answer. It's definitely in the top 3 of my favorites so far. As far as beers that I've tried, it's not in my top 3 go-to, because it's not very easily accessible. But anyway, it says that it is to be savored from a snifter glass, which is what I'm going to be pouring it from today. I did get a new snifter, and this thing is huge. I could probably fit almost 2 beers in this thing. And it is a true snifter, whereas my other snifter glass was not. This one is a true brandy snifter, perfect for beer. Let's see, it's a big beer with a great malt backbone that stands up to the extreme hopping rate. Let's see, like I said, 90 international bitterness units. Tasting notes is brandied fruitcake, it's raisiny and citrusy, which we'll be the judge of that here in a minute. Food pairing recommendations: pork chops, beef, grilled fish, frites, focaccia bread, split pea soup, Stilton cheese, and escargot, which I'm not a fan of escargot. You guys may dig it. I do not. But anyway, like I said, glassware recommendation is a snifter. It's a wine comparable to Sauvignon Blanc. And it says, in case you care, the average 12-ounce serving has 294 calories. Do not know what kind of hops, and if, according to It does not tell. It just says that Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA is an Imperial India Pale Ale featuring a single, so it's a single hopped beer, a single constant 90-minute hop addition. Now that could be, it may have been hopped with several different kinds, and then on the hop addition, on the dry hopping process, it may just be another single hop. I do not know. So anyway, it says it's balanced by a ridiculous amount of English 2-row barley malts. It says then we dry hop it in every tank. So anyway, enough talking. Let's go ahead and let's open this thing up and pour it, and let's check it out. Like I said, pouring it into my brand new snifter glass. I do enjoy this glass. This one brings out the aromas much more than my other glass did. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's pour it up. And I can pour this thing pretty aggressive, being that it is a big glass. Get every drop of this out. Can't let this stuff go to waste. Okay, this thing is a very dark, almost a copper tint, but more so amber, but very dark, very hazy. Cannot see if it's bottle conditioned, but definitely see lots of carbonation bubbles rising from the bottom and going to the top, and it had a nice, I would say a good 1 to 1.5 finger of off-white head. Not very good head retention on this beer. As you can see, it's diminished down, but it's also already leaving some nice little, just a little bit of lacing on the sides of the glass. So anyway, let's put a nose on it. Okay, on the nose, it's very earthy, very herbal. I get a little bit of pine, a lot of citrus, but not like mango or anything. Not really any tropical citrus per se. Mostly like grapefruit, a little bit of orange, a little bit of lemon, but I get a lot of grassy, herbal, earthy, hop characteristics on the nose. But and I can definitely smell the alcohol. With this being a 9%, I can definitely detect alcohol right up front on the nose. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a drink. Let's see what this thing is like on the palate. So good. It's a very refreshing beer. I would say about a medium to medium high body beer. Instantly, let's see. Instantly, I get the herbal earthiness of the hops with the pine and citrus, but pretty much like the nose, I get grapefruit rind. Not just grapefruit pulp, but more like grapefruit rind, orange peel, lemon zest. So a lot of the peeling, the rinds of those three fruits. I get that. Like I said, right up front, I get the herbal kind of earthy characteristics, but very soon followed by the citrus, the grapefruit rind, orange peel, lemon zest, and like I said, pine. It's got a lot of pine, but it's also very balanced, because I definitely can taste a nice malt presence, so it gives it a nice backbone, so it balances it out perfectly. It's not too malty, yet it's not just overwhelmed with nothing but hops. You get a nice mixture there, and definitely can taste the alcohol in there, but it's not anything just overpowering. You get a nice little bit of a warmth down in your throat, into your chest, but like I said, not anything overpowering, but very nice. Very well balanced beer. Malty, earthy, herbal characteristics, pine, the citrus, everything that you'd want in a, an India Pale Ale, and being a double IPA, definitely a 9% alcohol by volume, but I wouldn't say it's well hidden, but it's not overpowering. You can definitely tell it's there, but nothing just, it doesn't take away from the nice taste and mouthfeel. Speaking of mouthfeel, yes, it's very sticky. It's dry, very dry, and oily. I get a lot of the hop resins, and a nice film on the roof of my mouth and on the tongue. But I would go ahead and say that Esquire magazine's right. This is one of the best. It's a perfect, well-balanced beer, and I highly recommend this one, guys. If you see anything by Dogfish Head, because I've yet to hear anything bad, this is the only Dogfish Head I've tried. My next stop, I'm going to pick up the 60-minute single IPA and check it out. I heard it's more sessionable. It's a lower ABV. I think it's like a 5 point something or 6% alcohol by volume, so it's a little closer to a session IPA. I would say more of just a perfect plain IPA, but I have yet to try it. A friend of mine tried it and says it's phenomenal. Says it's very citrusy. He said lots of orange, the tropical fruits and whatnot. But we'll review that one next time I pick it up. But like I said, highly recommended beer, Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. If you see this one, pick this thing up. This is a great effort from Dogfish Head, and I hear nothing but good things about this brewery, so I'll definitely check out other beers from them in the hopefully near future. So anyway, I'm going to take one last chug. We're nearing the weekend, tomorrow being Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler. It's not going to be so overbearingly hot and humid this weekend. So who knows, maybe a perfect weekend to fire up the grill and have a few of these. So anyway, guys, hope everyone has a great weekend. And as always, drink safe and drink responsibly. And cheers, guys.